as you see the title of this video, why I think black parents, especially single black mothers, should make their child watch the BMF series on Stars. When I first heard about 50 Cent coming out with a story on Stars by the name of BMF, basically, a biopic of Big Meech, the Black Mafia family, his brother Southwest T, and how they rose in the ranks of the drug gang. So when I heard about it, I said, "Oh, here we go, another what I like to call Negro nonsense, drug dealing, killing, just the stuff that's hurting the black community being put on a big screen to be glamorized." That's what my mind was set on. I'm not really familiar with 50 Cent movies. I never watched Power. I never watched none of the stuff that he produced. I heard it was good, but I just don't be into that. I'm tired of seeing that type of stuff. We need to start glorifying black men who don't make children out of wedlock, don't have children all over the world, raise their children, in their children's life daily. The black men who be in law enforcement, the black men who be in politics, the black men who own businesses. These are the people who's supposed to be glamorized, but the black community don't glamorize them. The black men who are doctors, lawyers, judges, we don't glamorize them. The black community, that's one of the main problems with the black community. They glamorize drug lords and killers and gangsters, and that's just the people that the black community glamorize, because most of them doesn't have a father to raise them and lead them in the right direction and let them know that that's not the way. And these mothers, they're just not equipped to do that. Which is all I'm about to speak about. All this is why I think that black families, especially single black mothers, should not only watch BML, but make their children watch it as well. I just said something about the black woman. About the black single mother. And I'm not racist. I love all people. But I speak a lot about the black community on my channel because that's the black community that I come from. That's the community that I can't get on here, and I can get on here and give my opinion and give a solution for a problem in anybody's life. As a life coach, I deal with all kind of people from all kind of different life, from all different racial background, ethnicities, so on and so forth. But it doesn't make sense for me to come out with a solution to help fix the white community, the Mexican community, which is, these communities are pretty, thriving. So they don't need any help. Yeah, they have within their community, they have their, hiccups, but for the most part, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. And they are not at the bottom of the totem pole like the black race is. And by me coming from the black race, I'm black. I have black people in my family, black friends, and even people that I don't know. Excuse me. I just want to see the black community, do better for themselves and stop waiting on handouts, stop blaming everything on white supremacy and the white man this and the white man that. And, going back to what I was making this video about, and the reason why this series is so important, because like I said, from the offset, when I heard about it, first of all, anytime everybody talking about something, I lose to go the other way. Second of all, like I said, I thought it was one of those Negro nonsense movies about drug dealing, killing, and glamorizing their lifestyle. So I said I'm not going to even bother, but somebody told me, just check it out, man. Check it out. And I think you might like it. So I watched it. I believe it's on, I don't know if it's over yet, but I believe it's on the 7th episode. I'm not sure. But I know I watched about 5 or 6 episodes of it. And it's so much that you can learn from that series. I'm talking about, I really love it. And for me to love something, like that, which is a lot of y'all might not know me, but that speaks volume of it. I was looking at a situation that had take place where the father kind of got upset in the last episode, in episode 7. And as a man, sometimes we make decisions out of our pride and our testosterone. It doesn't always be the best decision. And his wife was this is why I say I always speak about black mothers, because black mothers are not productive on their own. But when they're in their rightful place, they're just as essential to the child as the father. They're just essential to the family as the father, because a woman brings sometimes clarity to situations where a man be ready to just make a woman will be like, okay, baby, look, check this out. And I seen a situation like that happen on the thing today. And she was telling him about the oldest son, the younger son T, who they believe still had potential, whereas the oldest son Meek was already gone too far, going in the street. And the man, he was like, listen, we got to get out of here because our daughter almost got kidnapped, and she was able to get away, but her boyfriend had been killed in the process. These people can possibly come for us next. And he was giving some good logic, and I believe she said something along the lines of, she was like, well, we have to stay or something because we can't. She didn't want to leave her house, but basically she gave a good point as well that made a lot of sense, and that's why it's so important for a family to be together to make these type of joint decisions about their children. One side is gonna make the child automatically be imbalanced. But reason why I say I want y'all to allow or make this can be a family thing. I suggest this be a family thing every Sunday night for y'all to watch this. And this is why I want the kids to watch it. Yeah, it got a little cursing in it. A little bit of I think they had one or two sexual, but let's be honest. I understand if you wouldn't want your child to watch that, you can skip over that part. But it's everywhere today. But if you want to skip over that part, I probably would excuse me. I probably would suggest you might want to skip over that part of your children that's kind of young. But the reason why I want your children to watch this is because sometimes we teach our children what's wrong in life. And we as adults understand the beginning, the middle, and the end result, right? And children don't. And then you have these children, they look up to these rappers that glorify the drug dealing lifestyle. Most of these in black families stay in black neighborhoods. There's a neighborhood drug dealer, or more than one, that got all the women, all the cars, all the jewelry, all the money, and the children look up to them. And this brings me to why I say y'all should make y'all children watch this, because see, children don't understand. Some of them do, because that's dealing with these rappers. They always either if they not getting killed, they getting robbed, chain snatched, going to jail. They got a good life, but the ones who live in a rap either getting killed or stay in prison. And glorifying that drug lifestyle, when you might be telling your child, no, that's not the right way to go. Get you a job, get you a career, or start your own business. They looking at you, and you, the parent, and okay, you going to work every day, or maybe you could be successful. You could be a lawyer, somebody who make good money, but they still looking at that drug dealing lifestyle. Young, like I say, for boys and girls, they looking at the drug dealer lifestyle, and he got all this and all that, and he seemed cool, and you, the mom and the daddy, you lame mama, you lame daddy, and tell them okay, because see, they don't tell the other side of these stories most of the time. These drug dealers in the neighborhood is not gonna tell your child both sides of the story. These rappers that's glorifying that drug dealing lifestyle, they not gonna tell your son the both sides of the story. But this movie, BMF, this series, which is based off a true story, it tells the real story. These young men is in high school, they hustling, they got money, they got women, they got Mercedes Benzes, they got Rolexes, they got diamond necklaces. Gold necklaces. That's what was back in the 80s. Everything going good. But They sister almost got kidnapped. They doing kidnapping. One of them got shot, almost got shot in his eye. They going through all kind of stuff dealing with this lifestyle. And this is why I say you should allow your children to watch this, because let them see this. And even the females, let them see this. This is the side that the rappers not gonna tell you about. This is the side that the neighborhood trapper not gonna tell your child about. But when he see it in this true story, this is what come with it. Yeah, the money come. Yeah, the cars come. Yeah, the clothes, the money, and all the women, all that come with that. Right? But guess what? There's a fine print. You can get kidnapped. Your mama can get kidnapped. Your daughter can get kidnapped. Your sister can get kidnapped. Y'all can get shot, killed. And they didn't show none of this in there yet, or it didn't happen yet. But of course, the brothers end up going to prison for 20 and 30 years. You got prison time. Now you got to spend all that money you made on bail, commissary. The women that you was messing with, they gonna be gone to the next trapper. Cars, jury, and all that is getting took. So this is why I say this is a great series that you should sit down on family night on Sundays and watch with your children and let them see the real side, because it's two sides to this. Now, if you want to sign up for that, like I say, let them know. If you want to sign up for that because you see Lil Ray and Tyrone in the hood, but big balling, and you listen to the rappers, well, go ahead on. But this is what you sign up for. You see what's going on, and this is a true story. And there's a lot of stuff beyond it with y'all that they couldn't probably show, because some stuff ain't got statute of limitation on it. Murder and all that, some stuff don't have statute of limitation on it, so they won't be able to show this. And one of them still in prison for 30 years, and he trying to get out. So some of these things they can't even show you. So just the stuff that you seeing, it should be enough for you to say, nah, I'm not. I'm gonna take another route in life, right? But like I say, man, it was, it's a great series. I'm looking forward to, I don't know if it end yet, or or how many more episodes it got, but I do recommend you and your family sit down and watch this. And like I said, it's so many lessons you can learn from it. You learn the lessons of the family, of how much it means for the family to stay together. You know what I'm saying? And because the mother, like I say, the woman, when she in her right position, is just essential as the father. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, in a lot of situations where a man might make a masculine move out of testosterone, a woman on the calmer woman is the more softer side, and she see things more clearly in certain situations that can bring clarity to the situation and help you as a man make a better decision. But the parent team thing is very essential to any child's life. It is a must for that. Now, I'm not saying, like I say, this channel, I speak about the rule. I don't speak about the I only speak about the rule. I don't speak about the exception. Yeah, we know they got some children who made it in life and did well, that grew up by single parent, but they still always gonna have that void. It's a void gonna always be there. No matter how they living in life, what their life may be, it's gonna be a void in them because they didn't have a relationship with their father or their mother. It's just natural. You know what I'm saying? Because God don't make no mistake. He made it the way it take a woman and a man to reproduce. Right? So, like I say, man, there's so many lessons, man, that can come from out of this series that the family can learn. This is why I would definitely recommend, if you're a black family, and especially if you're a black single mother, watch this, you and your children. And I thank y'all for taking y'all time out to watch me explain this. And hit that subscribe and read and hit the bell on the side of it. I got more videos coming soon. Take it easy. God bless y'all.